Welcome, Aries. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Pisces reading with the general energy that's shown up is the Three of Pentacles. This is describing an impact on your greatest strength. This is in an area where you are planning, preparing, orchestrating a collaboration that is meant to fully express yourself, to be a resource, to provide resources, supplies, information to others about some kind of improvement program, some kind of making something better, some way in which others can improve upon their innate well-being as a direct precursor to an improved potential for productivity. So I am very aware that this new moon in Pisces, which we're in the thralls of right now, is prompting you to put together something that will be able to share information and support for others. This is a general reading, Aries. It isn't going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, I will try to remember to put information about personal readings that I offer in the comments or the description section. And welcome to all of you, particularly those of you that are returning. And of course, to those of you that are new, I welcome you spending time with me. And so for your present energy, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And this is really about your economic independence, Aries. Something that you are in the position to create is the result of your independent status, your freedom to make decisions for yourself, to invest in yourself, in your community, and those things that you think are worthy, based on your own appreciation of your skills, your talents, and your goals, aspirations. You are in a place where you are appreciating your well-being, the garden you have cultivated for yourself, and you realize that you are poised to give back in a way that will promote the conscious well-being that you are enjoying in your life. So something that you're doing is about empowering others to make their own decisions for their own life, as you have. In the past, the Seven of Cups is describing all the options that have been available to you and that you've been contemplating or considering for a while. You are aware that the shifts in your own consciousness and awareness around possibilities, a change in your circumstance has opened up your vistas of exploration and possibility. And so you are making your way through, navigating through the variety of options you have in order to land on this specific path, one that you have been preparing for a while, and that is no longer a distraction from the other opportunities you have, but indeed it becomes the purpose of many of the challenges that you have faced, and the opportunity is one to share that wisdom with others. In the future, the Justice card. This is about the inner balance and harmony that you've gained. And for many of you, as perhaps victims of trauma, abuse, or unfair treatment, even oppression, you have come to find the balance within yourself on your own terms regarding your value, your ability to speak, stand for yourself, your ability to advocate for others who have similarly suffered, in terms of understanding that you have the will to speak your truth, to clear the way for your best efforts, that are always centered in self-interest, self-development, self-care, but are to the end of greater productivity and a positive impact in the world. So your understanding of justice is coming from your own experiences, your own heart, and you have altered your view of the world based on that sense of empowerment, that sense of knowing what your worth is and what you are deserving of. I hope this is resonating with you so far, Aries. If so, please like this video, please share this with others, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled for you the Balance card. What an interesting mirror for the Justice card. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. This is the key is judgment here, because it is in some ways the development you have achieved after being judged, after being defined by others. And in many ways, that judgment was belittling, demeaning, and even abusive in many of the situations many of you found yourself in. Sometimes this abuse comes early in life in terms of the way we are assigned a role in our family of origin or a place in society, often in school. How we're judged early on can impact the way that we value ourselves in the world. And it seems as though this sense of value is something you are surrendering to, having gained an adequate self-respect and self-honor, the ability to care for yourself, to center your own beliefs and actions on your best interest and desires. I'm going to clarify the Nine of Pentacles and the present with the Six of Water and the Moon card. There's definitely a significant passion, connection. Perhaps there is a relationship, an ally, a friend, a business partner that is key and signal to this collaboration that I see you investing in at this time. Part of this, the empowerment that this ally brings this to the work that you see as your vision, is indeed motivated to a large part by your connection to your family, a connection to your ancestry or your cultural heritage. And so in that way, as for many of you, you've learned to redefine yourself, pull away or reject the definitions of your family of origin. You've actually done that in greater alliance with your ancestral lineage, your cultural heritage, or connections to spirits, guides, teachers that have been there for you throughout your development as an individual. And you're putting more trust and faith in your intuition, in the connections you find in your private spaces, your sacred space, your meditation, your prayers, your dreams, your journaling. This is enhanced greatly by the energy of the new moon in Pisces. And it is, in fact, what has been fueling the preparations, what feels like a lifetime of lessons, a lifetime of reflection that is empowering this collaboration that you are undertaking, and further putting you in a position to stand up for yourself, to be an independent voice. The Seven of Cups in the past is clarified by the Four of Air, the Four of Swords, and the King of Fire. You have taken a sufficient amount of time. For some of you, it has been years in weathering a particular challenge that you have been undergoing. This can be a time of financial hardship, perhaps a social challenge. This can be physical illness. Whatever kept you still, forced you to be still, has been an opportunity for you to be grateful for the connections that you have, particularly through your family. And when I say family, I'm talking about and including your ancestors. You've had a chance to consider your perspective, which for many Aries is inspired, is decisive, is bold, is not thinking too long about your passion, but the need for expression, the need to compel what you've learned, what you believe is right, the action to be taken has been long considered by you. You're really understanding this creative gift or talent that you have and best uses for that, how it's been chastened through years of experience. So I do feel you in a place of gratitude for your energies, for your gifts, for your burning desire to move forward in a way that is absolutely needed and necessary. In the future, the Justice card is clarified by the King of Water and the Queen of Earth. This, in many ways, is looking at the way that you have benefited from the lessons that you have learned as you have found balance and harmony within your life. You have learned to balance out the energy of your maturity, of your deep compassion, of your phenomenal sensitivity for many of you. This can be a keen and powerful intuition, a way of knowing when things are right, and an automatic desire to help those in need, of being aware of what others need, even if they're not always aware of it themselves, and the desire to minister, to be a witness to that. Sometimes that means an advisor. Other times it simply means being there, listening, hearing others, giving them that reflection in your presence. And that is supporting the willingness for you to roll up your sleeves and get to work, to be productive, to work with others. This is how you're framing this collaboration, which is moving forward, particularly throughout the new moon in particular, which is on the 27th of the month. But also this is about the flavor of this collaboration, benefiting from the maturity and lessons that you've gained. So your understanding of collaboration sees you more in terms of partnership rather than as the independent force that you have often been in the past. This is where you have come to enjoy the process, understanding that all conversations, all relationships, all efforts are divinely timed, that you know how to maximize your supplies, your resources, your connections, and that you do it from a place of love, which means that you do what you do because it is the right thing to do. You also do it in a way that is able to recognize and receive that reward, that admiration, that praise, being extolled, being truly appreciated, not necessarily in terms of financial reward. That is not excluded by any means, but by means of what it is you're able to create, measuring it in a practical and deliberate way with partners, planning it out, having a firm financial plan as the basis for this collaboration moving forward. I'm going to pull an yogic path oracle. I haven't done this in a while. And I pulled for you the Vishuddha. And I'm going to look up what this beautiful card means. And Vishuddha is the throat chakra. Interesting. You came to this world to speak and express, and you're doing so beautifully. Now's the time to let your unique vibration shine. Speak your truth, write your message, sing the soul's language, express your innate art. This is a wonderful time to begin any communication-related project, such as a book, podcast, or business, or to take your existing project to the next level. The throat chakra reminds us to speak our truth, so continue to share what's on your mind with your closest relationships. Remember that it is just as essential to listen as it is to speak. And great communication skills come in mastering both. Listen to those around you to deepen relationships, and listen to those who inspire your deep wisdom. Know that most communication is not in the words spoken, but rather in their expression. This is a time for you to craft your own. I hope this has been helpful, Aries. Until next time, namaste.